Hello everybody, Seamless KaBoom is here with another Tetris vlog. Because it's about time, because it's been so long since the last one. And I got some things I need to cover that's absolutely necessary. Just one second actually. There we go. Now I feel better. Okay. So, let's get right into here. So, there have been a few things that have happened since, because obviously it being a Tetris vlog, this is like the most recent recording that you all are going to be seeing. So some of you noticed there was a time for a little while, not too long ago, I was just dead silent. There were no posts. I mean, if you were following like some of my social media pages and stuff, you would have seen like I was still doing like some shit posting and stuff like that, of sharing memes and whatnot. But when it came to posting on the channel, it was very lackluster and very non-existent practically. And there's reason for that. Part of it, and a good chunk of it, in all full honesty, all lies with a thing that happens with a lot of content creators and even just your regular average citizen when it comes to even like say their job and stuff like that. I was dealing with some major case of burnout and I needed some time kind of away. I ended up finding another YouTube channel by the name of Legend of Hiatus and really started kind of listening to some of their D&D sessions, and not only was, you know, kind of building myself and thinking of ways to try to expand the channel and do things a little differently, not so much like crazy different to where it's not like the same channel anymore to the obvious extent of that, you know, but more along the lines of what can I do in different ways to try to help growth, even though, again, I say it so many different times and I will never continue to not say it, but this is just a hobby as it stands at this point in time, so but just trying to think of different ways to really expand the channel in a few different ways, and one of them I'm sure a lot of you may have noticed as of late is something that I had never really been done with the channel before, and now all of a sudden I am, and that's shorts. And the reason is because I reflected on how I kind of got hooked on the channel Legend of Hiatus, which this is the whole reason I bring it up, is with that channel, is because I ended up coming across them through the shorts, and I was like, you know, I've been utilizing shorts a little bit more, and you know, kind of going through, there's a lot of stuff that I just kind of scroll past or whatever because I'm feeding into the machine, so to speak. But in a sense, I was like, you know, if I was able to check out their channel because I got introduced through shorts, why don't I start using shorts just as a way of, you know, introducing other people, as another way to bring a possible inflow of new viewers to the channel that might be interested in the said content that I do, even though it's pretty basic. I try to be humorous with the things I do, not including, you know, your rage meltdowns, obviously. Even considering like doing jokes and stuff, but at the same time it's experimentation to see what happens, and if that possibly helps any algorithmic stuff for me to have anything good come out of it. So that's why you've been seeing a lot of that as of late, and I'm gonna be expanding on the content. It's not all that you're gonna be seeing. You're gonna be obviously you've seen a couple things, full episode wise, if you will, before this came out, because it was already kind of in my plan set to come out after I was done with Mega Man 2 and its posting. But one of the things that I wanted to do is I wanted to get those out because that was already planned, and then put this out, being like, hey, this is one of the most recent things I'm recording and I'm getting out some information. So another reason other than burnout, as well as not so much attempting rebranding, terrible use of the word for what I actually was doing, but you know, let's just use it for the sake of discussion here. So other than all that burnout and rebranding that I was kind of looking into and doing some test runs or whatever, blah 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 blah. Some of you that follow the videos may have noticed at the beginning of one of the Mega Man episodes, I don't remember which one, but it was pretty much like the most recent one I posted after the like 2-month-long hiatus that I had. But it started with a quick little memorial thing, and that is because my last surviving grandfather passed away suddenly at the beginning of June. So that kind of took a little bit of a, I wouldn't say a toll, but I had to take some mental time to myself to not so much have reflection, but have reflection of our relationship, because towards the end it wasn't really that great, and in all full honesty, the last few years I haven't really spoken to him. So, you know, it was kind of hard, but in the same sense, with that reflection, I decided to make just some slight few changes, and now, as with some of those changes with that reflection, include helping my surviving grandmother with anything that she needs help with. And one of those things that I have actually been helping with is her yard, because her yard was getting bad, because my grandfather was in the process of working on that, but it was overgrown. She was dealing with cancer stuff. I'm not trying to air out my dirty laundry, I'm just giving some basic background-ish knowledge, but you know, so she's been fighting cancer and had some cancer surgery, so he was taking care of her and making sure she was good and taken care of, and I guess he didn't look into an issue that he was having, and he got in the shower and that was it. It was all she wrote, so to speak. It was just came out of nowhere, happened so sudden, and just endgame. So, okay, I'm starting to have some trouble here. Alright, but enough of that. So that's one of the other things that's also going to be consuming a little bit of my in real life time, because part of where I've been living currently, as of this recording, hopefully still, which everything should be as far as it stands, I've been taking care of mainly yard and housework where I'm living, taking care of my great uncle, and now with the passing of my grandfather over with my grandmother, now I have also taken the responsibility of helping out with her yard and her pool and stuff like that too as well. I mean, my sister is helping out with that kind of stuff too, but we're kind of helping each other out with that, because it's a lot for only one person to do alone, so I'm not going to let her take the whole responsibility on her shoulders of doing all that and stuff, because, I mean, she still lives in the state, but she does live somewhat far compared to where I do to my grandmother's. So, you know, us siblings got to stick together and help each other out, in a sense. So, what's another thing I could talk about? I don't really want to discuss projects that are being worked on or things to look forward to, because those close followers know I am terrible when it comes to date and promises. Dates and promises never work out in my favor when I try to do that kind of stuff. So I do want to kind of keep silent. There's a few things that I am still on, so to speak, backlog that I need to catch up on when it comes to editing and stuff that I've been sitting on for a little while, and I want to try to get some of that stuff out first, but we'll see how that works, because I do want to try to get some recent current posting to you guys as well without being too old of episodes, but there's quite a few things I still need to get out to you that I've been sitting on for way too long. Like, for example, Kirby Superstar. I've been sitting on that footage for like a few years now, so I need to finish the editing on that and get that to you guys. But the burnout really has taken its toll. But one of the main things that I do want to continue getting out, and I do need to continue editing to get out to you all, the main thing and focus that I'm trying to get through this year specifically is Spyro the Reignited Trilogy, because I have all of that. I've already gotten the first third of that trilogy up, so all I have to do is edit the Ripto and Year of the Dragon, and I want to have all that done and up by the end of the year. So that's the major thing I will quote-unquote promise you all to try to have done, even if it is the last episode being posted on the final day of the year. Even if that be the case, so be it. But that's going to be the main focus of editing and trying to get out, while also trying to do little things here and there if I can, because there's a few... I'm editing a few different things at the same time right now. Like I said, some stuff that I've been sitting on for quite a while, for a few years. So, yeah, it's... And I'm still currently recording stuff, so, you know, I'm still making newer content to add when that time comes, but right now it's because I got myself another external hard drive, so all this recent stuff that I've been currently recording is, oh dear, that's going on that recently purchased clean hard drive that I purchased. So now I'm trying to mainly focus on all the stuff that is on the one backup main channel hard drive that I have. Oh dear, things are getting kind of bad. So I'm trying to clear that one out first before I start working on the stuff on the new hard drive when it comes to editing. Okay, so it's starting to get a little rough on Descent, so talking is going to be slightly difficult, and I'm probably going to sound like a Dalek at times, but that's because major focus. I'm kind of glad I don't really have anything much else to say on any kind of matter as it stands with anything. Shit! Alright. But that's the best way I can try to catch you all up on what's going on with me. I know I don't really owe anybody an explanation on, you know, those times that I disappear and stuff, but as I've said before in the past... Oh shit, which is accurate. Oh, fuck. Whenever I have those disappearing acts, it's not that I'm not working on content. I'm still working on content, even if it's slow work. I'm still doing stuff. Oh, shit! So, you know, there's that. Okay. Okay. Holy damn. Alright. Things are getting a little tough. Things are getting a little tough! Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh god. Oh no. Okay, I should probably just end it. End it? Yep, that's fine. Okay. Well, I don't think that was the furthest I've been. Cause what was my record? It was like 116 or something like that. So I got close again though. So that was a successful Tetris vlog. I did good, I think. So I talked about a lot. I've explained a lot. So now you kind of understand what's been going on with me and what has happened. Where's the KaBoom, you know, kind of thing. So I do what I can to make things understandable for everybody, because real life sucks sometimes, so I'm in the middle of that. So, but I'm still trying to work on stuff for the channel and with the channel and posting this on the channel. However, things are slightly slower right now. And life is still throwing different changes at me that might affect scheduling, but we'll see. So, thank you for tuning in to this episode of Tetris Vlog. Leave a like, a comment if you want. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. And until the next video, whatever that be, I still see you then. Bye-bye!